Good morning, happy Monday. Just getting a few things kind of like fixed in the office right now. Whew. Hi, let me know who's here and what time it is. I hope you guys all had a good weekend. Once again, I'm just getting a few things worked here on the computer. I do hope that this live stream's chat does stay after. I know the last time I did a live stream, I let you guys know that the chats that happen during live streams should stay. Oh, sorry, somebody wanted to come say hello. The chats that happen during live streams should stay afterward, but the day in the video I told you that, it decided it wasn't going to stay. And I got a lot of comments asking why that was, and then I just checked and it said that it wasn't available. Oh, you really want to go. Okay, bye. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good weekend. It is Monday, March 12th. Here on the East Coast, it's 9:30 a.m. So in true fashion, I've got all my planning done for the week, candle, breakfast, and coffee and water. And I decided to do a live stream now because later in the evening, I've got some friends coming over. I'm helping them prepare for some auditions. And then I'm attempting to make the soup they have at Max and Irma's. It's like that tortilla cheese chicken soup that's like their signature. I'm trying to make that today and I've never made it before, so it will be an adventure. So I figured it would be easier to do a live stream in the morning, and I haven't done one in the morning in a long time, and I didn't tell anybody I was doing one, so we'll see how this works out. But like I said before, hope the weekend went well. For me, looking at the calendar, I had my first Annie rehearsal yesterday, and I have my score. Oh, it's downstairs. First rehearsal for Annie was last night, and it was really great. The kids are super, super talented. I've got 3 sessions training for the Couch to 10K run this week. Since it's week 4, I think we're doing running for like 5 minutes, walk for 2, and then run for 8, and vice versa. And then this week, I go and I try on my sister's bridesmaid dress. I think I've mentioned in a few videos, my sister gets married in September, so we're getting everything ready now. We have approximately 6 months till go time, so this week we'll be trying on that. And then I've planned a weigh-in on Friday, so I'm trying to eat as clean as I can throughout the week so that I have a good weigh-in on Friday. Let's see. And then I did some writing on this topic and decided to do a live stream on it. I started thinking a lot about like pleasing everybody and the idea of like other people's opinions, and I wrote some stuff down. That's what I'm looking at here at my side. And for me, that is something that I've always kind of struggled with. I work in the theater and I teach a lot, so people's opinions always matter. I've always kind of been a people pleaser, or the yes man, I guess, so to speak. One of my big goals of 2017 was to, learn to say no more often than I say yes. But I find that no matter what the aspect is, whether it be YouTube, teaching, working, whatever, there's always an aspect of like, what do people think? Am I pleasing everybody? How can I do something better? What would make them happy? And usually what would make them happy goes, before what would make you happy or me happy. And I found, we'll use YouTube as an example. I started making more videos about 6 months ago, and I would find like if I made a video, I would try to make it the best content I could, the best way I could, and for every 10 people that said they liked it, there'd be 1 or 2 that would be like, this is awful, this is boring, whatever. And more recently, I've had people ask me, what are your social media handles? What are like your Facebook, Instagram, whatever. So in one of last week's videos, I actually said, I'm gonna pop my social media here on the screen because it had been requested. And I got this long letter from a woman that was like, you think we need to know what you're doing with your life. You're so conceited to think that anybody would have any care in the world of what you're doing in your life. So there's really, point of the story, there's really no way you're going to please everyone, because if I don't put my social media handles on the screen or in the description box, I'm gonna get like, you must not want us to follow, blah, blah, blah. But then if I do put them in, it's, you're conceited and you're a horrible human being and you're influencing your followers to do all these things for you and you're just awful. And it's a balancing act of learning like what you need to do to grow as yourself and what you can do to please the masses, because you're never going to please everyone. Oh, I've got a few comments here. Happy budgeter. OMG, it's so early. Girl, it's daylight savings this week too, so it's real early. Carrie, good morning. I'm so excited to make that soup, by the way. Holly, you should do a video on being in a wedding and staying in a budget. I need to actually ask my sister what she's doing to stay on budget. She and her fiance are really good with their finances. They're both in medical school, so I think they're both working off of like school-given stipends, so they keep track of everything that comes in cash flow wise and what goes out, and they're really, really organized with that. But to jump back onto this topic of people pleasing, especially with YouTube as the example, when I get requests from you guys to do certain videos, and I do put them on the calendar, I read every single one of them, I try to get back to them. If I do one of your videos, like a plan with me or a budget with me, I will get comments of like, you think we need to see this, you think that we care, and they're just awful. So moral of the story is, for every 10 people you please, there are always going to be the 1 or 2 people that are not going to like it, and of those 1 or 2 people, there's going to be at least one who's going to take the time out of their day to put a comment on your channel telling you it was awful, you thought this was a good idea, that was a horrible lighting choice, terrible angle choice, what camera are you using, you think you're talented in this. Like, I've gotten to the point now where if I read them, I just delete them, because I don't have the time or patience to put that on my channel, and there's enough negativity in the world. If they want to spread their negativity, and chances are they will somewhere else, they can take it elsewhere. I don't need it here on my channel. Thumbs up if you agree with that. Some people think that we should leave all comments up on the channel. It's like your rite of passage to say what you want, and that's true. You can say what you want, but if it's mean or, you know, just not constructive or rude or offensive, I have every right, and anybody else does on their own channel, to take down comments or words that they find offensive or unhelpful. And I did used to let this bother me a lot. Like, if I would get a comment that was just like, you're horrible, or you're ugly, or, you know, you think you're helping people, but you're just, you know, bragging about your own life. And more recently, with my job layoff video, it got really, not bad, but I was more sensitive to it because I had, you know, been knocked down in life, and so many comments that were coming in were great and supportive, and I couldn't have asked for better comments. But there were the few that were like, you know, they probably laid you off because, you know, you're a horrible human being, or, you know, you cry here in your house, I bet you cry in your office every day, or you probably don't even have the degree to have that job. And rather than sit down and type back, you know, I have my master's degree, I have XYZ, I do all of these things. Some people thought I actually got laid off from cruise ships, and that was very much not the case. But either way, those comments normally don't hurt as much, but when you're already like down for the count, you are a little more sensitive to them. So what I did is I would reply to all the ones that I thought were constructive and nice, and then at first I would just write like something nice to these mean comments, like, thanks for your thoughts, thanks for taking the time to leave a comment. And then over time I said, no, I'm not going to actually leave a response to these people. Like, I think they're called trolls. Somebody in the comment let me know if that's what they're called. Trolls are the people that like want to get a response from you. They're just instigating on your channel. Is that correct? Thumbs up if that's correct. I think that is. And I used to want to fight with all of them. And one of my friends here on YouTube, her name's Budget Girl, she wrote to me once and she was like, Kristen, do not talk to the crazy. They are there to get a rise out of you. Do not engage. And so it took all of me to like step away from the keyboard, just drink the coffee and smile and go on. But the ones that hurt more than anything else were the ones on like my unemployed videos, or like the one where I shared with you guys that I got laid off, because that was a hard enough video to film. If you didn't know, I actually filmed that video and then didn't share it for 3 weeks. It sat here on the computer, and I said, do I want to keep it to myself or do I want to share it? And then I knew over time it was going to affect like how I spoke on this channel, and I said, you know what, let's just share it. It'll make you more accountable and want to work harder to make a better, you know, 2018 for yourself. But again, doesn't matter what the video is, for every 10 comments that are, you know, great and constructive, good morning, there's going to be For every 10 good comments, there's going to be 1 or 2. And if you are one of the 1 or 2 that really feels the need to go on anyone's channel and just spread hate and negativity, like, I'm really sorry, I don't know what happened to you, but coming onto my channel or anyone else's channel and telling them that they're terrible people or they're manipulating their subscribers. I had a woman write to me because I thank you guys who send me cards, or even just cards that say, like, I feel your pain, hold in, like, these beautiful words are being written to me, and I'm acknowledging these people in, like, a thank you in a video. And I would get an email or a message that said, you know, you're manipulating your followers. Next thing you know, you're going to be a cult leader. Just for saying, you know, thank you to this family for writing me a letter. No money in it, no card, nothing. Just words that were inspiring, encouraging, and just nice. Kindness, pretty much. They wrote me a letter of just pure kindness, and then somebody saw that I thanked them on my videos and said, you know, you're a cult leader. Either way, I found a few ways, and again, I did a road trip this weekend, so I had kind of some time to sit and think about this. I looked back on things that I do or did and now continue to do that help me, you know, stay positive and, you know, focus on what I want and really pay attention to the people that do leave good comments. And I do see that you guys are leaving comments on this video. I will get to them, I promise. But I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious of the people that watch the replay of this, because a lot of people are at work. And I did get a lot of good feedback on live streams and a little negative feedback. But the constructive criticism, that I got was to get to the topic of the video right away and then answer to the comments, because as of right now, even though YouTube says they're going to share the live comments, it hasn't been happening on my videos yet. If you've seen that on other videos, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if that is what you have been seeing. But anyway, it's been a constructive criticism to address the topic at hand of the video and then get to your comments. It's something I'll try to do in April when I do live every day, and then when I start doing giveaways in live streams, again in April, there will be some days of the week that will have giveaways. I will address the topic, go to the comments, and then do giveaways. Excuse me. Anyway, jumping back onto topic. See, I jump off and on. Things that I did, and I wrote this in the car, what has really helped me to stay focused in a sea of good and bad comments are to write down my goals, my daily, weekly, monthly goals. That way, in a sea of people's opinions and, you know, good and bad, you're right, you're wrong, I have on paper what I want. So if I make a video of me decluttering my closet because I had 10 people ask for it and I thought it was a good idea, but two or three people wrote and said, that's an awful idea. What made you think we even wanted to see what you have in your closet? I can look at what I want, and the second I see that was something that I wanted to do and it was on my goals list, it's a little bit easier to swallow that pill of just negativity. So writing down your monthly, weekly, yearly goals keeps you on track, reminds you what you want. Also having a vision board, or if you're trying to like not clutter your walls as much, a Pinterest board. Basically any way that you can write down what you want, why you're doing what you're doing, why the choices you make today will impact tomorrow, the people's negativity, you'll still hear it. There's no way that I could block out all that negativity because I do try to write back to the comment section. I do try to engage with you guys because that's the whole point of this platform. The platform isn't me telling you guys about my life, dropping the mic and leaving. It's sharing ideas, sharing experiences. I've learned so much from you guys, and I hope that you guys learned a little bit from me. And I really just wanted to share this topic because it was on my mind all weekend and I was in a car a lot, so I had a little time to think about it, so to speak. But I'm gonna jump to your comments in just a minute. If you haven't left me a comment during the live stream, let me know where you are, how your weekend was, what time you are, and if this daylight savings time is affecting you, because Lord knows it is affecting me. And please know that I never try to instigate anybody into doing things on my channel. I, to my knowledge, have never asked anybody to send me things or gift me things or give me things. So if you have felt that way and you haven't let me know, and you're not one of the people that writes me and tells me I'm a horrible human being, please know that I have never once, to my knowledge, asked for anything, and I always try to thank you guys. I handwrite letters right back to you guys. So if you've gotten a letter from me in the mail, that was me writing it, me addressing it, stamping it. I don't have anybody that does it for me because I feel like you guys took the time to write to me. I, at the very least, can get out pen and paper and write you back, stamp it, and then I love sharing it here during my no-spend Saturday morning live streams. I love pulling it out, and I always cover your address. I keep your privacy to the best that I can. Thank you guys, and please know if you ever did that I've never once asked for those things. Those are from the kindness of your heart. They are so appreciated. I keep every gift card. I keep every letter. I'm not going to show like addresses, but I keep everything you guys said. Nothing goes for granted. It is all down here. I just wanted to get that out there in case there were people that, you know, weren't just trying to be a troll, that actually thought that I was manipulating anyone. Whew, just wanted to get that out there. Let's jump to some comments. Somebody did ask what I've been listening to or watching. Christopher and I just finished a show on Netflix called Sing It On. I guess it's been on for a few years, but I was on cruise ships when it came out in 2015. It's like a reality show of a cappella groups that go and compete, and me being a music nerd, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I really like a cappella music. On the topic of music, if anyone watching this knows any artists, male or female, preferably those that do like acoustic covers, I am looking to feature more artists on my channel that are musicians. I am looking for people that have like a SoundCloud, a YouTube, that I could actually get their written permission to use their music in my vlogs. I get, you know, music from YouTube and a few other websites that I've, you know, paid a subscription to use their music copyright free, but I would actually like to expand this to people who are actually trying to get their music heard, to other people. And you've heard me show a few of my friends playing guitar on some covers. You've always asked who they are, but I kind of want to open it up to you guys. Excuse me. If you know of somebody, an artist, whether you know them personally or you know their page, you know, not super well known, trying to get their music out there, let me know either here in the comments, and when the comments go down below when they're not live, or any of my social media handles that are in the description box. Excuse me again. I am looking for just musicians, singers, guitar players, what have you, that would love to have their music featured on this channel. Because again, I am trying to just, you know, broaden my horizon, share different styles of music, and I will have vlogs coming up with travel. And I said, what better way to, you know, help somebody else out than to show their music here on this channel. For me right now, I have a morning music playlist here on YouTube, or I do listen to acoustic covers of pop songs on Google Play Music. I'm on like a family plan of Google Play, so I listen to that. And let's see, let's jump over to some comments. Oh, videos this week will be going out on Wednesday and Saturday, and I do believe if people do ask, I will have one out on Friday. I'm trying to get it out on Friday. We shall see. Let's see here. Where did we leave off? Got a lot of good mornings. I hope you guys are all still here. I hope it wasn't too early. I know I didn't say I was going to do a live stream, but this afternoon is going to be a little bit busy. I'm attempting to make the soup from Max and Irma's this morning, and I've never done it before, so we shall see. Sorry, you guys get to see my beautiful Post-its back here. This is how I am keeping some things on the wall. I also do keep my planner and my notebook here, but until some projects are done, I keep them here so I have to view them. Jumping on, let's see here. One of my favorite authors says she deleted hateful comments because she wants her channel to be a safe space for her followers. Trolls are terrible people. Carrie, I do think that trolls are terrible people, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I am still kind of a people pleaser. I get these comments and they sit and brew in me, and I think, like, what would make them write that? I know it doesn't have to do with, you know, me. Maybe they had a bad day. Should I write them back? And then the other half of me is like, no, I don't want that on my channel. I don't want any kind of hate, and I try to keep drama as low as I can in the comments. It's been a little more interesting since losing my job, I'd have a vlog of me and my family going to church or hanging out or something, and I'd get a comment that was like, looking for a job, just go be a stripper. And I was like, I can't keep that on my channel. That is not okay. And that's like a PG comment of things that I get. I get people asking all sorts of comments that typically start with, girl, you want some money, do, and then they put in their own description of what I would have to do to get money from them. It's very PG rated. The net tends to be heartless. You rise above it. That is very true. I'm going to think of that and remember that when I debate deleting my comments. Because there really are some times where I'm like, should I leave it up? I'm taking away their freedom of speech. And I think, nope, this is my space. I do not have to keep hateful comments. Ann Scott, love that idea. Someone writes, you're the first person I see on live streaming. You'll probably never do one I'll probably never do one because no one will watch it. You know, when I started doing live streams, I literally had no one here. It was just me hanging out in my house. But then I thought to myself, when I film a video to edit, it is literally just me and no one else. So the only real difference here is that it's in live time. I don't get to edit it. What comes out, and we have a talk here. Someone writes, I woke up late for work. Oh, we were talking about daylight savings. Oh, Free to Frugal, good morning. Yes, this woman reads every one of her comments. I read every comment but give some people a chance if perhaps I misunderstood the comment, but if it's negative or hateful, I usually delete it as I don't want that for other people who have to read. That, I agree with that as well. Kim is so smart. Like, if you don't know who that is, go check out Free to Frugal's channel. She writes back to 99.9% of all her comments, and she never misses a week. She has content that comes out every single week, and she's just a strong individual. Go follow her. I'm sorry you hear my kittens. This is normally the time where I drink my coffee and I let my kittens outside, like in my backyard, because there's a fence, but it's 22 degrees right now, and I don't really let them outside if it's below 32, so they're a little mad at me. Sorry, back to comments. I live in Saskatchewan. We don't turn our clocks. It's always dark and cold. Clocks would not change that. Oh, I'm sorry. Or guy. I don't know. There's no gender reveal in the name or the picture. Susan writes, hi, from England. It's now, and for you guys, 1:45. Had the family over for Mother's Day. Oh, that's so nice, Susan. Javon, random question. Have you ever heard of Wish? And would you recommend it instead of Amazon? I have never heard of Wish. If you have, let me know in the comments. Someone wrote, I feel pressured to send you good vibes. It's terrible wanting good things to happen for other people. Oh, this is when we were talking about people that we're hating. This person is talking about how I discussed that I keep all of your letters, and if you send anything from like gift cards, whatever it is, I thank you, I write you back. But then some people will comment and say like, you're a cult leader. You're just convincing your subscribers that they need to and they must send you things, and you're a horrible human being. So please don't think that. It's not true. I promise. Let's see here. Someone wrote, I just got off a cruise ship today, still feeling sideways. I just went in, oh, that's cool, from Sydney. Editing videos now, late at night. I hope your cruise went very well. I actually never really felt the ship listing, but I think it's because I worked on it and I was on board a ship for up to like 6 or 7 months. I think I was just used to whether I was standing on board a ship or I was standing on land. Like, it just wasn't a thing for me. By the way, let me know in the comments before we jump off, do you guys want me to bring back the cruise ship series? If you're new and you're watching this, I used to be, and I'm still on staff technically, I used to be a singer for Carnival Cruise Lines. I sang all their shows. I did 7 cruise ships. It was my first job out of college. There's a video of it on the main part of my channel. Like, if you go to the main page where you see like my banner, it's one of like my top videos. It tells the story of me graduating with my master's, going to New York for a few weeks, auditioning, and then my last day of auditions, I had auditioned for Norwegian, Disney, Royal Caribbean, and Carnival. And I had gotten no's from the first 3, and then Carnival was like my last audition before I got on that horrible overnight crowded bus to Columbus. And I did the audition. They filmed some callbacks. I went back and was packing up my apartment, and I got a call, literally, I kid you not, this is not for dramatic purpose. I got a call from the Carnival office in Miami the day before I graduated college. And I thought it was a joke. I thought it was my roommates just being jerks. But they called and they asked me my availability. And then within a half an hour, I had a job offer in my fax machine. And this is not bragging. This is just me telling you the story. In case you're new here, I'm catching up to speed. And if you want more videos on cruise ship life, that was just kind of like how I got it. Let me know in the comments. But again, I got that job literally the day before I graduated with my arts degree. So there was no waiting tables. There was no endless days of auditions. So I feel like I kind of missed that outlet when it comes to like living the starving artist life, because I literally went from packing up my apartment, getting a master's degree, and 2 months later I was in Florida rehearsing shows for a cruise ship. And then 7 ships later, I said, I kind of want to try theater and the arts on land. And then that led to me trying YouTube. And I've always wondered if you guys wanted more videos of, like I said before, today was my first audition for Annie. I've always wondered, do you guys want more videos of the rehearsal process, behind the scenes, what it's like taking a musical from day one of meeting a cast to putting an orchestra together, to your wig fitting, your costume fitting, your makeup, dressing room tours. Are these things you want to see? I mean, I'd be interested in sharing what I am allowed to share. I have to look at my contract, talk to my director. But if that's something you want, please let me know. I'm going to go back up to my comments. Someone wrote, sorry, I am a stripper. Oh no, you did not hurt my feelings. You did not hurt my feelings at all. I'm actually very honored that you think that I could do that, because this is me in the club. This is me in the club. I actually kept your comment because I found it funny, but there are ones that were like, I'm not sure how to say your name. It's Say Devoyle? I probably said it wrong. You did not hurt my feelings at all, I promise. But I remember reading your comment. I actually thought it was funny. My friends thought it was funny. They were like, girl, we see you in the disco. This does not a stripper make. And I was like, you're right. But I kept your comment. You did not hurt my feelings, I promise. Liz, Kristen, how are you? I'm doing well. Daylight savings time hit hard. Christopher and I did a road trip this weekend, and then we drove back because we started rehearsals for Annie the musical last night. So this is an extra large cup of coffee. And if you really want to know, I am doing a live stream this morning, one, because I'm going to be busy this evening cooking, making the Max and Irma soup. I'll put it on my Instagram. Don't know how it's going to turn out, but I've got a dinner party coming, so there's no pressure. And I'm procrastinating. I pushed the gym back to 10:30 this morning, I think it is on my calendar. Let me pull up. I literally live on my Google Calendar. I do block calendar. I'm supposed to go to the gym at 10:30, so that's good. I am going to live stream with you guys and finish reading all your comments in the next 15 minutes. Probably in the next 10, to be honest, because I got to change clothes. But no, it's the young lady that told me that she's also a stripper. Girl, you do you. I'm all about girl power. That is the thing. Girl, be a boss. You do you. I just know me. Again, this is me in the disco. It's literally like white dad at a barbecue. Anyway. Oh, Kim, she wrote, you are so sweet. No, you guys are. You guys are awesome. Again, that's free to frugal. You guys can see what I'm reading if you're here. Margaret, good morning, Kristen. Wait, Kim, where do you live? No daylight savings here. I thought you live in the States. The anonymity of the internet brings out the worst side of people. You can't make everyone happy. Keep shining. See, this is why I need to keep your guys' comments. So when I get my feelings hurt or are sad about it, I could just read your guys' comments. Let's see here. Carrie, as an author, it's been recommended to me not to read reviews, especially on Goodreads, because there are a ton of trolls. Haven't in a while. That's actually a good plan. I thought being an actor, I would be more susceptible to hearing like, you're terrible, you're awful. But when you're an actor and you get criticism on your performance, that is not criticism on you as a human being. That is a criticism on you trying to be someone else, if that makes sense. So it's a little bit different. Danielle, oh, thank you. She sent a, what are those called, a super chat? Yeah. Danielle, thank you so much. She sent $1.99. Thank you. That is amazing. Wendy wrote, yes, please, found you from your cruise ship videos. All right, I will try to get more cruise ship videos, as I know some people might be going on a cruise this year. Liz, I live in Miami. Hi, Julie. Julie, I took your gift card to the Dollar Tree this weekend. It was amazing. Danielle, $1.99 is the only amount they let you send, but good luck. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And Claudia writes, hi from Miami. Been on Carnival many a time. All right, Claudia, I'm going to list you my ships. You tell me if you've been on them. These are all the ships that I have been a singer on. Let's see if I can do it. There's 7 of them. The Carnival Pride, the Carnival Ecstasy, the Carnival Imagination, the Carnival Glory, the Carnival Paradise, the Carnival Fantasy, the Carnival Freedom. 7. We were talking about cruise ships this morning. I didn't know if you guys wanted to see more videos like that. Imagination. Oh, it's so cute. Were you on the Imagination when they had like old like vintage cars on the promenade deck? Because that's when I was there, and it was so cool. I'd finish my shows and I just go look at all the model cars. I thought that was really cool. Anyway, this video has drug on for far too long, but I just wanted to jump on here, procrastinate the gym, because now I have my water and I'm gonna go for my run, training for a 10K. But if you guys do anything, let me know how you're looking forward to this week down in the comments. If you know of anybody that this channel would help, I'm always looking for, you know, ways to grow the community. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And last but not least, if you know of any musicians that would love to have their music featured in YouTube videos, like on my vlogs or just on my videos in general, please let me know about them. Leave me their website, their Instagram, whatever they have. Oh, hi Kelly from Canada. Let me know of any musicians that would like to have their videos or their music featured in my videos, because I am looking for people or musicians, singers, musicians, whatever, to feature on my channel. So looking out for that, let me know. Before you guys jump off here, if you would do me the biggest favor in the world, and give this video a thumbs up, it helps me out so much. And other than that, I will have a video out on Wednesday and potentially one on Friday. I'm working on it. So thumbs up if you want a video on Friday. And then I will have my live stream on Saturday giving you guys my no spend update. And I can already tell you it ain't going to be a good week, because I already looked ahead on the schedule. And it's just going to be an interesting week. So we shall see. You guys, thank you so much. I will see you on Wednesday's video. Carry on. Let me know about musicians that you think would be good to have their music feature on the channel. Have a good Monday, and I will talk to you later. Bye, Kim. Bye, guys.